what is the substance of your message?
Sir?
The point, Crow. Get to the point.
It's Pan, sir.
He's what?
He's broken through.
Broken through?
To the other side.
To the other side of what?
Out.
Out of what, Crow? Oh my. Out of Neverland.
Are you going after him?
How do you propose that I go after him, Crow? I haven't the vaguest idea how he broke through in the first place.
Does this mean he won't come back?
Nothing like this has ever happened before. I don't know what it means.
Mayhaps I should have a word with the others.
Splendid idea. Why don't you hide below, Crow?
Why
I must admit that if this news is true, that Peter Pan has somehow found a passage well and true. He threw I met a disadvantage, a fact that my worthless crew cannot undo. It's up to you, Captain Hook. You'll be back, Pan. Wherever you've gone, you'll be back. And when you return, I'll be here to greet you with open arms.
And for anything I know, he may be still living there upon the island. He grew fatter and fatter and more fatter, and the ship's cook never found him. The end.
What a wonderful story. I find it hard to believe that a pig could get away from so many people bound and determined to catch him and eat him.
Oh, John, why must you always try to be so grown up? Children's stories must have endings, otherwise no one wants to read them.
Are you sure that little Craig Robertson was a pig? Perhaps he was a little boy disguised as a pig.
And perhaps you are a little pig disguised as a boy. Now go to bed before you make me cross.
Little pig Jonathan, little pig Jonathan.
Leave John alone, Mike. He's far too grown up to tease him so.
We should all go to bed before Mother and Father come up to ask us what's the matter.
You're quite right, John. We should all...
Tell me a story, Wendy.
Who was that? It sounded like it came from the window.
That's impossible. We're 5 stories up. It was a bird.
Be serious, Michael. Birds don't care if we tell them stories.
Tell me a story, Wendy.
It did come from the window. It's a boy walking on thin air.
It must be a trick.
I know that boy. So do I.
It's Peter Pan. He's the boy who fights the pirates. In my dreams.
In my dreams, he leads the tribe to battle.
And in mine, he talks to mermaids who have no company but him.
Tell me a story, Wendy, please.
I would be delighted to tell you a story, Peter, but first I believe we should be introduced, even though we all seem to know each other already. And we should also like you to tell us how you escaped from our dreams.
Hello, young Michael. Oh, John. And hello especially you, lovely Wendy lady.
Despite your odd appearance and the fact that you walk on air, you have excellent manners, Peter.
Thank you. And as for how I got here, I'm not sure. Unless, of course, you all dreamed of me at the same time. Sometimes when many people dream the same dream, it comes true.
Teach us to walk on air, Peter. Teach us to fly.
I would be delighted.
We shall do no such thing. Why not?
Why not?
Yes, why not?
Because Mother and Father wouldn't approve of us flying after bedtime.
How do you know?
I don't know exactly, but
Did either of them ever expressly forbid you to fly after bedtime?
not in so many words.
Then I see no reason why we shouldn't all fly out the window right now. Do you?
No.
Mindy?
Well, I suppose if we haven't been expressly forbidden to do something, there's no point allowing common sense to get in our way.
Who shall be first? Me. Don, all you have to do is believe, Michael. Believe that you can walk on air.
I believe. Am I flying yet?
You will be once you step through the window. Believe, Michael.
Look, Mindy, John, I can do it. I'm walking on the air.
Be next, Peter.
Do you believe?
Yes, yes.
Then out you go.
Look, Wendy, I can do it.
Would you like to fly too, Mindy?
I suppose I would, but I thought they wanted me to tell you another story.
I do, but there are others who would like you to tell them the story also. Come with me and I'll introduce you to them.
Where are they?
Second start to the right, then straight on till morning.
What a funny address. Who are the mothers.
Lost children, motherless, just like me.
You mean that they haven't any mothers to tell them stories at bedtime?
Only you, if you come away with me to meet them. I've told them all about you.
Well, I suppose I won't sleep a wink under their children somewhere without mothers to tell them bedtime stories. Lead away, Peter. There's important work to be done.
Look, Mindy, look at all the birds up here. There's a woodpecker, and there's an old buzzard with a sausage in his beak. Everything looks so wonderful up here, except for your butter.
Not half as wonderful as Neverland. Backwards, full of little playing fishes that serve themselves on dishes made of pumpernickel bread. Fill every nook and cranny with a music most uncanny that even during intermissions you can hear inside your head. If you just believe that you can walk on there, you'll find that Neverland is every moment, everywhere. If you just believe that you can walk on there, you'll find that Neverland is every moment, everywhere. Are there pirates in the harbor? Pirates pirating aplenty, each 110%, Jolly Roger, everyone burying his stolen treasure, and for extra pirate measure, sucking up his soda through the barrel of a gun. And if you just believe that you can walk on there, you'll find that Neverland is every moment, everywhere. Are there tribe riding on horses? Horses, buffalo, and polar bear, attending tribal fair, wearing their eagle feather cap, always riding into battle through a sea of screaming cattle, carrying their bonfires and their teepees in their laps. And if you just believe that you can walk on there, you'll find that Neverland is every moment, everywhere. Are there mermaids singing sweetly, singing of them not carols, while the walruses and clams participate percussively? And since they wear their scales on their very gentle tails, in Neverland the mermaids hardly ever sing off key. And if you just believe that you can walk on there, you'll find that Neverland is every moment, everywhere. If you just believe that you can walk on there, you'll find that Neverland is every moment,
They're above this road.
They're signing now, holy cow.
Let Holy Cow explain again the way the lady got away.
She did not get away. I never had her to begin with. She's flying through the air with Handmaid and 2 others.
She might have been a mother leaping lizard.
She might have been their mother, holy cow. What was I supposed to do?
You should have tied her up and brought her back to camp.
Tie up someone's mother and drag her through the dust? Prairie chicken, you've been too long in the sun.
Enough. If she is our mother, then she will come back to us. If she is not our mother, then where she goes does not matter.
Chief Chili Dog has spoken.
Chief Chili Dog?
Yes, Prairie Chicken?
Maybe she's searching for her children. Maybe she's forgotten where she left them. If that is the case, we should tie her up till her memory returns.
Be still, Prairie Chicken. Leaping Lizard, you might be right. The lady could belong to any one of us, and we might not know it. Let's go up to the hills and try to spot her. Prairie Chicken, you stay where I can see you.
Chief Chili Dog has spoken.
toads. Smee, any word from the lookout?
Toad, report Toad. I ain't seen nothing, Mr. Smee, but a flock of tribe running up the hill.
Very likely fleeing from your grabber, Mr. Toad.
Pardon, Captain?
Smee, send Mr. Toad back to the lookout. Crow, you stay here, and the rest of you come with me.
What if Pan shows up, Captain?
Then you capture him, Crow, and you bring him back to the ship.
Better thee than me, old boy.
What was that? Peter Pan? Is that you? Come out where I can see you. Come out, I say, or I'm coming in. All right. Have it your way. The magic dust that makes you fly lasts for only a single journey. And a journey lasts as long as you stay in the air, or until you stop believing.
When can we do it again, Peter?
Maybe later. How'd you like it?
It's beautiful, Peter. Neverland is more beautiful than I ever imagined.
This is the part of the island I call Dead Man's Cove. That rock is where the pirates leave their prisoners for the crocodile.
Is there a crocodile in Neverland?
Yes, but only one, and he only eats pirates.
Why is that?
Because there's one pirate in particular that he wants to eat most of all.
Which one?
Captain James Hook.
Why does he want to eat Captain Hook?
Actually, he wants to finish eating Captain Hook. He got a taste of him years ago, and that was all thanks to me. You see, one day, for lack of any other clever games to play, I attacked the Jolly Roger, and while I was defeating half a dozen pirates or so, Hook came storming out of the galley rigging trying to teach Mr. Speed to bake combs. Flintlock blasting and cutlass slashing, he charged at me shouting, "Today I rid the world of Peter Pan!" So I flew into the rigging so that the sun behind me blinded him.
Yes, and then what happened?
Down I slid while Hook stood blinking like a bat, and with one perfect stroke, I sliced the scurvy man clean off the wrist, flintlock and all, where it dropped into the ocean, and a crocodile leapt up and swallowed the bloody thing whole.
Oh, Peter, such a story.
It was magnificent.
What happened to the crocodile?
Later that same day, the crocodile swallowed a clock, which ticks so loudly that to this day, it's impossible for him to sneak up on Hook from any angle.
What will happen when the clock runs down?
Hook will be eaten. Crocodiles are very polite, you know, when they don't have clocks inside them. Anyway, Hook chases me, except when he is battling the tribe, who sometimes chase the mermaid. But the tribe can't swim, so nothing ever comes of that. It just keeps us occupied.
It's no wonder Hook dislikes you so, Peter. I dare say that if you was cut off with my hand, I would never speak to you again.
Oh, I would never harm you, Wendy, but Hook has always hated me and everyone else in Neverland.
Well, enough of this disturbing talk. You promised to introduce us to the other lost children, did you call them?
Yes, we are all lost children here in Neverland, as all of us were somehow separated from our mothers, many fallen out with swing sets, or forgotten at the marketplace. Neverland is a place where children go whose mothers don't look after them. Some become pirates, some become tribe members, and others like me always stay the same.
How sad.
Sounds great to me. Me too.
Indeed it is, except we have no one here to tell us stories. Not until today, Wendy. Now we shall want for nothing.
Peter, look, a pirate. It's not a pirate.
Excellent, Boomer. Put him down here. While I question him, then we'll leave him for the
No,
crocodile.
Pan, please. I'll tell you whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want. Just don't leave me for the crocodile.
For heaven's sake, Peter, let him go. He seems perfectly harmless.
She's right. I'm harmless. Let me go.
I'll let you go for Wendy's sake, provided you perform a service.
Anything.
Tell him that we have a mother now to tell us stories and to tuck us in at bedtime. Tell him that and you can go.
I'll tell him.
Let him up. My friends allow me to introduce John, Michael, and our new mother, Wendy.
Peter, there are so many here. I don't see how I could be a mother to them all.
Oh, we'll promise to always do as we're told and always be in bed by 8, and we'll eat whatever we are given. Just be our mother, Wendy.
I'm glad being of service, but I'm not so sure that this is quite the way that motherhood should be. Mothers choose their children, not the other way around. At least that's what my mother told me.
We have it here under authority. It isn't our intention to break anybody's rules, but if rules are what you think we keep, we need. Just write them down and we'll commit them all to memory.
And she can start by teaching us to
Know where around it.
Somebody has to teach us how to read.
We sometimes go for days not eating vegetables. And in the winter when it's really freezing, we go out,
Even barefoot.
then get devil sick and never know the reason.
We got no one to dress us for the season. Your shirts aren't set up and have askew. Convinces me that someone must adopt you, and since I am the only mother here, I'll have to do.
You'll be our mother?
If you'll have me, I'll attempt to muddle through. Named Peter Pan, who lived on the island of Neverland with Elmo and Harry and too many other children mentioned, except for Albert, who always got mentioned because he was the littlest. One more time.
Bring me the Yes, of hands recognize. Custom insists. I responded, I do so. Look forward to seeing the look in his eyes. As I dangled him and his windy kids inches above the jaws of the truck, into whose belly I would have gone long ago, were it not for the tick of the clock. Crocodile, back to the ship and bring armor!
And flower petals over here at the window for window shades.
Peter.
And a turtle shell for you to use as a desk.
Peter.
And bright gray moss for the carpet.
Peter!
Would you prefer gray moss?
No, Peter, listen to me. John Michael and I live in a house near Confronting Gardens. Peter, dear, it is our home.
What do you mean?
I mean that we cannot stay here forever.
Why not?
Well, to begin with, we couldn't leave our parents. They would miss us terribly on our birthdays and at Christmas. And we'd fall behind in school, as I doubt there's a school here.
Certainly not.
And none of us want to change of clothes. Soon we'd all be as rumpled and dirty as...
As who?
Peter, you're a most charming little man, and Neverland is the most exciting little island. But it is not our home.
John and Michael want to stay. They told me so themselves.
Michael is too young to decide where he should be, and John is simply too much a boy.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Like you, Peter, he's too easily influenced by the prospect of adventure. It clouds his judgment.
I see. So you won't be our mother after all?
Oh, Peter, it isn't that I wouldn't like to be your mother. I consider myself to be a very motherly person indeed. It's just that I have very little experience, and there are so many of you. And you seem to thrive on danger, which I believe to be a most unreasonable way to behave.
I see.
And I do miss my own parents, and my own home. Peter?
What?
Would you like me to tell you another story?
I haven't got time for stories, Winnie, not today or tomorrow. In fact, I think I'm certain that I'll be hunting pirates for the next several years. So perhaps it'd be best if you and your brothers left as soon as possible.
Peter! Peter, come back! Oh, brother, I should have known no good would come climbing out the window. I should have.
Howdy.
I beg your pardon?
I'm Chief Chili Dog of the Winter Buns. This is Prairie Chicken. This is Leaping Lizard. And this is Holy Cow.
Moo!
Everybody else has names too. There's no time to introduce them.
I see. Is there something I can do for you?
You can be our mother.
Be your... Did Peter Pan intend you to ask me that? Send him over you will, young man. My answer remains the same.
Why does she speak in that direction? We're over here.
Maybe she's hard of hearing. We'll move closer.
Me, Chief Chili Dog of the Winter Buns. This is...
Yes, you told me your names. How do you do? But now you're making it difficult for me to breathe. Please. Thank you.
Will you come peacefully, or should we tie you up and drag you back to our camp in a sack? I'll be quiet now. We apologize for Prairie Chicken. He is high-strung.
I accept your apology.
Now we leave.
Excuse me, Mr. Chili Dog.
Chief Chili Dog.
Chief Chili Dog, I am very tired and like to go to bed. Perhaps we could discuss this tomorrow.
Tomorrow we hunt buffalo. Today we get our mother. You come with us.
If this is the way mothers are treated in Neverland, it's no wonder they've all gone away.
Explain.
Well, first you must let go of my arms. It is impolite to lays arms against her will. Then you must say, dear lady,
Dear lady,
we would be very pleased if you would do us the honor
give us the honor
of being our mother.
of being our mother. Well,
I'll think about it tomorrow.
think about it tonight. And Tiffy, bring her now.
Lads, bring them here. Perhaps you misunderstood the question, children. Once again, where is the girl?
You can't make us tell you anything.
Oh, can't I? She was here, wasn't she? There's a certain hint of motherhood lingering in the air. And what is that I find in my little eye? A sapphire blue eagle feather. Just the sort of thing you'd expect to find in a room where a Winterbun tribe member had just been.
Chief Chili Dog!
Bravo, Smee.
Thank you, Jack.
Smee!
Aye, sir.
Where were the Winterbuns spotted last?
Toad, report Toad.
As a first sight, the Winterbun camp was located 2 furlongs northeast of Dead Man's Cove.
Fine, we'll take these two back to the cave and see what sort of flies they attract.
May I have a glass of water, please? And I don't approve of the way you treat the buffalo, chasing them about it all hours of the night. When are the poor creatures supposed to sleep? And while on the subject of sleep,
Our new mother has a mouth like thundercloud.
I beg your pardon, Michigan. Is there something that you and Lipping Lizard like to share with the rest of the tribe?
No, Mother.
Lipping Lizard?
No, Mother.
I'm glad to hear it. Where's Chili Dog?
You made me go to the back of the war party because he did not take off his hat.
Ah, yes. Chili Dog? Oh, hey, Chili Dog. I see that you've learned your lesson, have you not? Very good. And what is it we say when we've done a bad thing?
Chili Dog is sorry.
Now give us a kiss. There now. Every day we spend together, I shall undertake to teach you each a lesson or a naughty habit break. And when you're older, you'll be pleasantly surprised to find you're gentlemen completely civilized. No, not children are making opposition. Chili Dog's got him a new mom, got him a new mama this very day. Now poor Chili got a heap in trouble. Chili Dog just wanna get away. Say rattle and lay, rattle and lay, rattle and hang dog. The buffalo will roam the fruited plain uninterrupted, because by baser instincts you'll refuse to be corrupted. And when on holidays you see a buffalo, instead of shooting arrows at him, you will simply say, hello. Oh no! Every day we spend together, I shall not forget to now show you that let's go get away. Every day we spend together, I shall not forget to now show you that let's go get away. We'll have so much fun. Get away! Oh, and Chili Dog? I think that you should start wearing a tie.
Wendy, are you alright? I was certain that Hook had got you too.
I believe I'm as well as could be expected. Chili Dog and I were about to discuss his new wardrobe.
Maybe Chili Dog has been hasty.
What did you mean when you said you were afraid Hook had gotten me too?
Maybe Winterbuns would be better off without Mother. Wendy, I have some bad news.
What is it?
Maybe Winterbuns go camp out in the mountains.
Chief Chili Dog has spoken.
Wendy, John and Michael have been taken by Hook.
What?
I sent them on a cliff that overlooks the harbor, and that's where he took them. But as far as I can tell, no harm has come to them. Yeah.
Oh, Peter, what shall we do?
We have no choice. We must rescue them.
How?
Hook will be expecting me. He may be expecting you, Wendy, or you, Chili Dog. But there's one thing he won't be expecting, and that is to our advantage.
What are you talking about?
I'll explain on the way. Come on, Chili Dog. Whatever happens, there's strength in numbers. We're gonna go camp out in the mountains. Chili Dog?
food?
Children gathering on the cliff above us. Pan traveling in with the winter buns from the west.
Oh, did you hear that, children? Pan has accepted our invitation to our party, and he's bringing guests.
When Pink is here, you'll be sorry.
If Pan doesn't get here, I'll be much sorrier. Smee, send the men into the underbrush and prepare to welcome our visitors. Oh, children, please try to be as pathetic as possible.
John,
Yes, Michael?
why can't we just run away?
Because the pirates have longer legs than we do.
Will Peter come and rescue us?
Maybe.
Will he make the pirates go away?
Maybe.
But what if the pirates make him go away?
I don't know.
John,
Yes, Michael.
is Wendy all right?
I don't know that either, Michael.
Yes, John?
In case you don't, make it out of this alive, I want you to know that I'm sorry for never letting you play with my beetle collection.
That's all right.
And I'm sorry for all the times I locked you in the linen closet.
No harm done.
As little brothers go, you've been well above average.
Thanks.
I miss you.
I'll miss you too.
How very true, how very sad. Perhaps the most unpleasant day we've ever had, knowing that we know how to fly, is little consolation now that we're about to die. Peter Pan, we don't belong in Neverland. We pay for staying out late and laying out as foolish. But Peter Pan, we must admit that on the other hand, those pirates are exciting. We would bet that as a rule, nobody ever died of being born in school and catastrophic. Oh, Peter Pan, we were convinced that we would never want to leave until we met the pirates. And now we know we would be ever so grateful for the chance to go home. No more to roam.
John,
Yes, Michael?
I have a confession to make.
What is it?
You know when you told me I couldn't play with your beetle collection?
Yes?
I stole a few of them anyway, ground them up, and put them in your pudding.
You mean I ate my own beetles?
Yes,
Well, I didn't get sick, did I?
not that I could tell.
And I don't suppose that any harm was done. I forgive. Wait, do you hear that?
It sounds like drums. Tribe drums.
Oh, excellent. Not only are everybody be killed as pirates, but it looks as though them be killed a second time by a tribe. They saw it.
Things are looking pretty bad tonight now, boys. I think he's talking about us.
Pirates must be looking for Pan Man. When they find Pan Man, that'll begin many errands. Please just do what you need it over with. Michael, close your eyes. Yes, we are ready. Please do think about it. Maybe we'll kill you some other day. We'll save you for now.
Really?
Yes, prairie chicken, holy cow, let's have the nightgown, boys. Pan Man's gonna catch up with us any moment now.
And not a moment too soon at that. Look, men, the leader bugs are here. Children. I dare say the very sight of them makes a man fear for his very life.
Alright, man, one man to a winter ride. Let's get this over with.
Captain, look! Peter, Wendy! Oh, Michael, these pirates are on you and John and
If these pirates have harmed the boys in any way, I'm sure they'd be happy to do the same to you, young lady. So, Pan, is this the best you could find beyond the stars? All that breaking through and only a few more children to show for your trouble?
You're surrounded, Hook. Tell your men to throw down their weapons.
Indeed, I am surrounded, Pan. Surrounded by children and winter bugs. They honor saying may the best villain win.
I will not fight you, Hook.
Hold! Would you care to repeat that?
I will not fight you.
Oh, really? Is this the fearsome adversary you were so anxious to avoid? Without the odds in his favor, who seems remarkably peace-loving.
I will not fight you, Hook, but I will engage your crew.
What does he mean by that, Captain?
I mean simply this. While the winter buns rain arrows down upon you, and the children attack you from below, kicking your shins and pelting you with stones, I will fly among you with my blade, cutting off ears and noses, and certainly a scalp or two for the winter buns, you know.
Empty regrets.
Not half as empty as the hand you lost to me on the very same day like today, as I recall. Good day for a trim, wouldn't you say, Mr. Smee? Crow? Is there anyone among you who feels that they could stand to lose a pound or two?
I've had about enough of this. Mr. Smee, commence the attack. Mr. Smee, you will commence the attack or I will charge you all of mutiny.
Well, we fear him, Captain. We want to remain in one piece.
Cowards! Very well, then. It is a delicate task clipping such a dangerous boy's wings. One very much performed by a master.
I'm not a lone hook.
That I can bloody well see, boy. Raise your weapon.
My weapon is raised hook.
What the devil are you talking about?
Listen.
The crocodile, back on the ship!
Stop, you idiot! The crocodile's cut us off. Going back to the ship now would be suicide.
That's right, Hook. Go or stay, you're done for. Try to get through us and you might take down one or two, but you won't have time to kill us all before.
What do you want?
A promise.
What kind of promise?
That you'll leave John and Michael.
Done.
And leave them and Wendy alone.
Done.
Pirate's honor?
Pirate's honor. Are you satisfied?
No.
What more, Pan? What more?
And leave the Wiener boys alone.
Done. Pirate's honor.
And the children.
Done. Pirate's honor. Now may I please be excused?
Not yet.
What more, Pan? I virtually renounced my profession already.
One last thing.
What?
This is for you, Wendy. Give me your hand.
Are you insane? I have one hand left and I intend to keep it.
In truce.
I would rather die.
Then die you shall.
Blast it all. There, pirate's honor.
Go in peace, Captain Hook.
They shall be remembered as piracy, piracy.
And now, my friends, please say hello to the crocodile. Well done, Elmer.
Thank you.
We tricked him. We tricked Captain Hook.
You were magnificent, Peter.
Yes, I suppose I was a that.
What do we do now?
Fill campfire. Do your dance.
No, Chili Dog, we did goodbye dance. Isn't that right, Wendy?
I shall miss you, Peter.
Why do we have to go home?
Because home is where you belong, and this is where I belong.
Will you at least come visit us sometimes?
Of course we will.
We'll miss you, you know.
Yes, I know.
Well then, all that needs to be done is a quick dusting, and you're off. Remember, second start to the left and straight on till evening.
Excuse me, Mr. Fan.
What are you still doing here?
Well, you see, with Hook out of business, we ain't got nowhere to go. Her, see, we figured maybe you give us a little sprinkle too and let us be on our way. Her, it ain't been proper over here for quite some time.
Yeah. That'd be up to Wendy, Mr. Smee. Where you be going is out of my jurisdiction. Wendy?
You all have to promise me about pirating.
Fine with us, Miss Wendy. What say ye?
You all promise to abandon pirating entirely?
Pirate's honor.
And you're welcome.
Very well, there's enough for all. Remember, second start to the left and straight on till evening.
We won't lose our way.
And don't forget about me, Wendy.
I can't forget you, Peter. None of us will. Not particularly 1,000. With babble backwards, full of little playing fishes that serve themselves on dishes made of comfort nickel bread.
Fill every nook and cranny with the music most uncanny that even during intermissions you can hear inside your head.
If you just believe that you can walk on air, you'll find that Neverland is every moment everywhere. If you just believe that you can walk on air, you'll find that Neverland is every moment everywhere.
Are there pirates in the harbor?
Pirates pirating aplenty, each 110% jolly Roger, everyone burying his stolen treasure, and for extra pirate measure,
Sucking up his soda through the barrel of a gun?
If you just believe that you can walk on air, you'll find that Neverland is every moment everywhere. armies riding into battle. Through will sing a screaming cattle.
Fires and teepees in their laps.
And if you just believe that you can walk on air, you'll find that Neverland is every moment, everywhere.
Are there mermaids singing sweetly?
Singing golden pumpkin songs, while the walruses and clams participate percussively.
And since they wear their scales on their very turned tails, in Neverland the mermaids hardly ever sing off key.
And if you just believe that you can walk on air, you'll find that Neverland is every moment, everywhere. And if you just believe that you can walk on air, you'll find that Neverland is every moment,
Think of me sometime